Hi, I'm Flanker and today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a workshop. What I'm going to be doing is taking my M249 with the modified rail that I showed you in the other video. One of the comments I got back was that this sight that I've got on the M249 is in fact really a sniper. So what in fact I'm going to be doing on this video is getting rid of this, and I've purchased a brand new Elcan scope. This one. That will be put here. Now it's not just a case of mounting this to the tiny rail that I've put on here. So what I'll be doing in this video is removing these iron sights, removing the original rail I put on, and putting a donor rail that is longer in place of them both. The donor rail will be coming from my XM8. Use the rail that I put here as the donor rail. So the first thing we have to do is to remove the original iron sights from the M249 and then the rail that I had added myself on a previous occasion. So in order to do that we have to work under here, in the back here, holding it in place. And all I need to do is to undo those screws and it will come off. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the old iron sight. So here we are. The screw here, and the other one is taking this one out first. There it is. Out. Excuse me while I get to it. Again, there it is. And now the whole sight will just lift off. This is where it was, just here. As you can see, we've now removed it. This rail now needs to come off, and I can use Allen keys on these to undo them, but at the same time I'm going to need to use pliers to hold the nut here and the nut here to make sure they don't just turn. So the best way to do that is to keep this in the upright position, use an Allen key from the outside and a pair of pliers to hold those nuts together on the inside. So here's the rail. We need to find it that will fit, and that does. We then need to use a pair of pliers to hold the nut on the inside. Now these are hard because I've used thread lock on them. There it is. I use my socket wrench. Makes the job easier. And then we can take this out. And the rail comes. This is where the donor rail is coming from, the XM8 front end. There we go, we can take this hand grip off completely. Now we have to remove the laser. And away comes the laser. This much extra rail. To get into here is quite easy. Push the pin. Now this hand grip will swing open. And inside here are the two nuts, exactly the same system that I've got to undo, and on this side I'll use the Allen keys. So I'll just get that done now. Hold it with this one. And then we undo the Allen key. There we are. That's one. Back here. There. There's one hole. There's the other hole. Now while we're here, I might as well put this back on. Put the nuts on the back, just to make sure I get a bite. And there we are. So I can now close this front up. Here's the rail, it's been sprayed up so that you can't see the lettering on it. And this will go back onto this feed canal back using the original hole. Put it over the hole. Then use the Allen key. You then pop a washer on it. Just twist the bolt on, a nut onto it. Washer on. Then a tiny drop of thread lock. Put the socket on and give it a few turns. Like this tight. Now the thread lock will hold that in place. Tighten this one up. So there they are. Close this down now. I've now got a long rail. And there you have it. The scope that should be on an M249.